the grand finale. Your boy.
Killer!
I keep computers putin'.
You know?
Boopity booping. And truly I'm student. You stupid, you foolish.
He's like, nah, I'm just making that. Like,
I'm schooling the foolish. Your crew is a nuisance.
Oh.
That sounds like the old Dipset, right?
That is the old Dipset. Right. I used to do it.
Your boy Cameron came back to drop a mixtape, which he's going on tour with. The program. Get with the program.
Or get the fuck out.
So, I've been kind of anxious to hear some new music from Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been a fan of Cameron's style.
We've been deprived of Cameron for a minute. Like, it's like we haven't, like, we're like, where have you been?
Right.
Like,
he drops a little mixtape here and there, you know what I'm saying? And he just kind of comes back real quick to kind of,
just stay in the mix.
Right.
But I've been waiting for something like this for a minute.
Right.
Like, from Cam.
Cameron to me is probably one of the most entertaining rappers. And probably one of the most, comedic. Yeah. Unintentionally comedic.
Yeah. So make you laugh.
It always makes me laugh, bro. His little skit that he did with a chick.
Yeah.
This shit is so fucking funny to me, dog. I don't know why. It's the funniest shit. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to be my son. I want you to be the godfather.
He's like, yo, you tripping. You bugging.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, nah.
He's like, I don't even know you.
I don't even know you.
I'm on Facebook with you. We Facebook friends.
I just know you as Riri.
I followed you on Instagram. I know you as Riri. I don't really know anything about you. I mean...
Nah, I don't do the Godfather thing. Nah. I don't do the Godfather thing.
Yeah.
That shit had me laughing, yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he do get approached with shit. I mean, I'm sure many famous people get approached with that shit. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Cameron's funny. He did an Instagram live recently where he was in front of his house with his homeboys, and then it's kind of in a nice neighborhood, and these white people came up and they just start talking to him. But he's Instagram live and this shit. They don't know these Instagram live, and they're just like trying to have a conversation with him. They're just trying to see who he is, you know what I'm saying? And like, what's going on, you know what I mean? But it's just funny because they're just like, okay, you know, what do you do? And he's just out here talking, you know what I'm saying? But he's, at the same time, he's like, this situation is weird as fuck. You know? It's funny, y'all have to see. If y'all can find this Instagram live video of this fool Cameron with these white people fucking trying to talk to him, it's funny as shit. I mean, do you feel like he's returned to form with some of his lyrics, or, you know, how do you feel about this?
I think hearing it is like, it did bring me back. Like,
it definitely has the way nostalgic feel.
Yeah, that's the way he rap. I was just like, oh man, that's Cam. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his, it's his flow. No, yeah. Like, it's his, like, it's like a trademark flow for him. Like, it's his, how he does it. You know what I'm saying? Wearing the chinchilla.
Right. I think he said something about, like, doing photography. And he was like, nah, probably pornography. So he said, I just thought it was so dope, dog. Like, this fucking dude is hilarious, bro.
Hey, the way he be doing, he'll hit you with the lines, but, like, subtly.
Yeah, just real subtle.
And just like, almost like, he's like, yeah, I know it's a bar.
Right.
And like, I got my bars in there. Like, he does it like real, almost smooth, like real.
He's always clowning. Like, he had one where the girls come up to talk to him. Like, what's up with you? He was like, shit, none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always shitting on people, just not giving a fuck. And you gotta love that about Cam.
Yeah, that's,
cause he's kind of an old head. He's still kind of ignorant like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, what the fuck? But I definitely liked it. One of the things I gotta say though is that I wasn't feeling, some of these beats wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could have had some better beats. But I will say probably one of my favorite tracks on here that as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be my favorite track, was the Lean On Me. The Lean On Me sample was immediately my favorite track. I was like, oh, God damn it, this is Cam all day. I think he may have done a video. I haven't watched it, or he's shooting a video for it, but I immediately knew that this was going to be my fucking jam. Okay. If y'all don't know, he did a sample of the Lean On Me, and he's just on there being Cameron, like he normally does.
The song's Lean.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then, you know, just immediately dun, 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 like
Right.
got the piano on there.
Lean on me.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, you know me. I love that whole dime after dime.
Dime After Dime was fire too. I actually heard that one today, and I was like,
The
damn.
words, how you put it together, and shit, like
yeah, oh yeah, typical Cameron right there for you.
using them samples of old school, bringing some old shit back. You know what I'm saying?
The Coleslaw song was actually a funny song too, because this is for anybody. I fucking don't like Coleslaw. I fucking can't stand it.
Hey,
So
it has to be done right to be liked.
I can't even like it. There's only one way to eat coleslaw, and just throw it in the trash.
It's never eat it. I've eaten coleslaw,
right? But
I've
apparently
also
this is
hated, like not finished it when it was like, okay, that ain't good.
Right.
Like there's only been like one or two places I've had it from. I can't even tell you where.
Right.
Maybe it was someone made it or some shit, and it was just like, nah, that's good. That ain't bad. But I'll try it. But most of the time, it's like, nah, I'm good.
Just not great.
Yeah.
You know, that gives you an idea what the song is.
It's pretty much.
It's pretty much talking to this girl like, no, I'm not eating you.
Yeah.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Everything. Coleslaw.
I'm DIA. Done it all.
Yeah, done it all.
Probably the weakest track on here was probably The Other Side, where he's kind of like trying to sing in auto-tune and all this, and I was like, don't do this, bro. I know this is kind of like the wave, but this Cameron can't be doing this, man. I don't like that. If I was in the crew, I'd have been like, Cam, you gotta take it off the fucking album, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
He probably would say fuck me and keep it on there anyways.
Robotic.
The fact that I hated it would be the reason he would put it on the album, because he's that type of dude.
Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he'd actually tell you to listen to the song right before that. It'd be like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck out of here, right?
But, Remember Game was pretty dope. It was put together in the female, how she was spit.
Right.
And she went in there and shit, you know what I'm saying? What she was saying. That shit was dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like that shit.
The last track, You Wasn't There, probably is the like, sounds exactly like a Cameron song from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like a Dipset song.
The beat.
Everything about it was like vintage Cameron. The reason that you're coming to listen to this album, that last track is there for that.
Oh yeah. It's like he saved his old for last.
Right. There's definitely glimpses in here when you listen to it, you just go, this motherfucker Cam. And there's a part in there where it's like, you know, some of these beats, like I said, they could have been better. And, you know, there was a couple tracks on there that were, you know, like, some of the hooks wasn't all that great, you know what I'm saying? But it's literally what Cameron does. But I feel like he could do a little bit more if he does, if he has some better beats.
Yeah. The beats did bring it back a bit, they did bring it back, because like it took it down a notch, because it's like hearing Cam and it's not like Dipset sounding,
right?
Where it's like that kind of production.
It's definitely an East Coast underground street type beats.
Oh yeah, it does.
You know
have
what I'm saying?
that. I mean, not to say. I mean, the beats. I mean,
they're not extremely bad, but they're just
not up to
great.
It's just not up to Cam's part. Like you know what I'm saying, they're not up to what you're expecting when Cam's spitting. Like there definitely could have been some better samples. You know, something more nostalgic when it comes to the production. But you know, there was some that there was some that kind of had the feel, but just wasn't completely there.
Right.
You know, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. They just like hearing it was just like,
right.
Thank you, Cam, for coming back.
He even said
something.
in there, I still keep computers putin'. He even said that on the fucking album. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cameron for that.
For still keeping them computers putin'.
Right.
Keep them putin'.
I keep computers putin'.
Oh.
What'd you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
Scale of 1 to 10.
You can tell we're old heads, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is just nostalgic feel for us.
It really is.
Yeah. Besides, note, I really enjoyed him dissing Kanye for like, he kind of sneaked diss Kanye a little bit. Like he was like, yo, you went on stage and did this fucking rant and now you trying to act like you got to go into a hospital and shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Be you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He was airing some shit out there.
Yeah,
Airing out some shit. He was saying some shit. And he was even talking about some, like, I guess,
he was talking to Kanye.
Like he had a track with, what was it? He had a feature on there. It was a song with it was the Hello.
Oh yeah, the Hello.
With Don Q. You know what I'm saying? He even put in there where he's like, I'm the OG Don Q was talking about. Because Don Q had a song where he's like, my OG, like I was around there when the OG had it and did some shit. I can't remember what he said. Then on the next verse, Cameron on there and he talking, I'm the OG dunk he was talking about.
Right.
I just love how he did that shit. It was just like, I like that.
We love you, Cameron.
What did you give it, honestly? I gave the first on the last two. You give it this one. I know what I'm giving it.
I give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
The nostalgia of it is what gives it such a high rating.
Yeah.
The beats of it is why I didn't give it
down.
like into the nines.
Yeah.
The beats was probably like the main thing. Also, the track where he was auto tuning.
Yeah, auto-tuning.
Throughout it, I was like, listen, I know this is the vibes of today, but this doesn't fit you. You don't need to do this. You're better than this, Cameron. Cameron Giles, you're better than this.
You could have left that one off.
You could have left that one off of there. You know what I'm saying?
You had enough tracks in there to make me happy already.
It's definitely enough on there to make me to be entertained. I was entertained.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have took that off and still been in the double digits. I've been okay with it.
But it's still a solid product from
but I was all the way across 8.5. 8.5
as well.
I was 8.5 as well. I was all the way across on all of them. Right. I was like, when I heard them all, I was like, it's an even day for me.
Right.
Like everybody gets the same thing. Yeah. And that's what Cam got.
Cam he kind of flows in and out of his sharpness, and then there's the game is different. Yeah. So back then, everybody was trying to be illest rapper. Yeah. When you don't have that competition in the game, it's hard to like be ill. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's parts where he's really ill, and then there's parts where he's just a little more laid back with his flow. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't attribute that to him. I attribute that to the game itself. When everybody's trying to be the illest and everybody's trying to be the coldest flower, then we have better bars. And I feel like that's just the parts where he's not spitting his best is just a remnant of the game and the culture.
It's the lack of kind of that competition and people wanting that.
People caring.
Yeah. And not taking it to the extreme, just people doing it on the level of wax, putting on wax, you know what I'm saying, on bars, just not getting hurt about it. Like everybody's reaching for the same goal. Everyone wants to be the top, so people makes you better when you're going against competition who wants that same thing. So yeah, he just lacked that. It lacked that. The production lacked a little, and then
this production would have been. I don't really want to hear the full on Chipmunk samples, but I do want to hear him more on some sample beats. Yeah, because I feel like he fits well on that.
It lacks
the parts where he had the sample beats. He shined like old Cameron, like how you want it. Nah. When he's rapping on these like other beats, he had his moments. He had his moments, whatever. But it wasn't like
tracks. But it wasn't full. It wasn't full blown.
Yeah,
like. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but when there's a beat with a sample, I think it just brings the best out of him. I think he just probably feels the beat more.
That last track was probably his best.
Probably what
was it? The last track probably.
It's probably one of the best. It was definitely one of the
top 3.
Yeah. He had some up there that probably
It's funny, man.
You can have an argument for it on there, but overall, that last track was like. Vintage. It was like, okay, that's where you should pick up and just keep going with that.
Right. It's definitely, like I said, y'all, it's funny. So if you're looking for some laughs, that shit is in there, fam.
Oh, it's in there. Them bars, the way you put shit.
Dipset used to be so fucking funny to me, bro. Listen, Jim Jones was, I remember Jim Jones said,
his ad-libs were hilarious.
I remember he said, yeah, we shot some guys up. They came back to our block like riders. But it's crouching tiger, spin roll, crouching fire. That bar was so cold to me. And it was so funny.
Hey, they would always hit you with shit like that. Even Jules Santana would hit you with some bars that would have you fucking like, what the fuck? But it's like, it was their thing. Yeah. It was the diplomat thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they fucking all were on that same level.
Right. They were all comedic, man.
Yeah.
Cameron was definitely comedic. His skits, he was always comedic to me. Especially in that Dipset era.
Even
before that, he was just a dope ass spitter.
Hell Rel make you laugh, you know what I'm saying? In his shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll say some shit that's just off the wall, but dope as fuck how he puts it. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, fire.
Right. Yeah. So shout out to Dipset. Hopefully they get back together one day.
Hopefully one day they'll be able to.
I think they're going to be doing a reunion show or something. But
that'd be dope.
Yeah. Dipset album with just Jim Jones, Jules Santana,
Hell Rel, and
Cameron, and Hell Rel, and that's it. Maybe J.R. Ryder.